What if you could make a full video, like a real video, with pacing, editing, music, shot changes, even character consistency, without opening a complicated editor? And the only tool you need is your words? Not type one prompt and hope for the best. I mean, you talk to it like a creative partner, and it actually builds the video, edits it, and assembles everything for you.
That's what I'm testing today with a tool called Medeo.
And I'll be honest, it's one of the first AI video tools I've tried that feels less like a toy and more like an assistant that actually gets work done. So in this video,
I'm going to show you what Medeo is,
why it's different from regular editing tools and prompt-only AI generators, and then I'll walk through one real use case step by step so you can see exactly what the process looks like.
I'm going to show you what Medeo is.
I'll drop the link in the description. All right, let's break it down. Video creation usually forces you into one of three worlds. World number one is the Pro Tools world. Premiere, DaVinci, CapCut, where you get control, but you pay for it with time, complexity, and a steep learning curve. World number two is the AI Summoner world, tools that generate clips from prompts. The barrier is low, but the results can be random, and it's hard to get precise control. And world number three is automation workflows and agents, fast at scale, but rigid. Efficient, but you lose creative flexibility. Medeo is built around the idea that creators shouldn't have to choose between control, efficiency, and accessibility. It tries to combine all three by doing something simple. It turns language into video production.
Here's the cleanest way to explain Medeo. Medeo is an all-format conversational AI creation tool.
Meaning it supports basically every style of video you'd want to make. Ads, social content, cinematic remakes, animation, short films, product videos, trailers, you name it. And instead of you learning a giant interface, you create through conversation. You can give Medeo a rough idea or something extremely specific, and it understands both. You can upload references like storyboards, scripts, or images, or you can start from nothing.
And as you chat, Medeo translates your instructions into real production decisions.
Shots, pacing, visuals, music, transitions. And it actually assembles everything into a complete edit. Which brings me to one of the biggest parts people miss when they think AI video tool. So,
This is where Medeo becomes genuinely practical.
it's not just generating clips, it's doing AI editing. That means it can take what you're making and automatically handle the timeline assembly, placing scenes in the correct order, adjusting rhythm, integrating transitions, syncing moments, and building something that feels like an actual video edit, not a pile of random clips. And the best part is, you can revise it like you're talking to an editor. You can say things like, make the pacing faster, tighten the intro, make the mood warmer, change the music to something more suspenseful, add more close-ups on the product.
Medeo turns that into real editing changes inside the timeline.
And if you want even more control, Medeo also supports manual editing, so you're not trapped in an AI-only workflow. You can take the project Medeo creates and fine-tune it yourself. Adjust clips, swap timing, tweak transitions, refine details. This is huge for people who want speed and the option to polish.
Basically, Medeo can do the heavy lift.
And you can step in like a director in the final cut stage. Now, let's make this real, because it's easy to describe features. What matters is seeing a concrete use case. Here's a realistic example. Let's say I'm making a 30-second product commercial. Something clean, cinematic, and high-end, like the wireless earbuds with black-green gradient background style mentioned in the brief.
So I open Medeo.
And instead of building a timeline from scratch, I simply tell it what I want. I'd say something like, I want a high-end product showcase video for white wireless earbuds. Use a black-green gradient studio background and professional rim lighting. Include shots of a model wearing the earbuds, plus close-ups of the earbuds with elegant hand movements. Use smooth camera push-ins, pull-outs, gentle tracking shots, and a premium commercial look. Make it 30 seconds. Now Medeo takes that instruction and starts building out the structure. It generates the shots based on what I asked for, and then it does something that normally takes forever. It assembles a timeline, arranging clips into a complete commercial flow with pacing, transitions, and music decisions that match the vibe. Then I can iterate like a director. I can say, make the first 5 seconds more dramatic. Add 2 more close-ups of the earbuds. Make the music calmer and more modern. cut faster during the product highlights, make the lighting feel more premium.
And Medeo updates the edit.
Now here's the second part that matters. If I want to manually polish, I switch into the manual editing workflow. This is where I tweak timing, refine transitions, adjust exactly which shot lands on which beat. Basically turning Medeo's AI assembly into a final creator-grade result. So the use case becomes idea, conversation, AI creates shots, AI edits and assembles timeline, I refine manually, finished export. And that workflow scales to anything, including the bigger examples in the brief. What makes Medeo interesting is how wide the formats are. In the brief, they showcase examples like commercial-style remakes, things like an Apple Watch winter run-style ad, Pepsi-style family gathering scenes, fast food product commercials, and even beauty brand concepts like a Dove-style campaign. They also show creative formats, cinematic trailer remakes, animation-style intros, GTA-style reinterpretations, anime/manga storytelling, and even short films that include voiceover and scene sequencing. The point isn't copy brands.
The point is, Medeo can handle structured storytelling
And editing across formats, commercials, narrative content, animation, and social video. So here's my final take.
Medeo isn't just an AI generator.
It's closer to a video creation assistant that understands intent, does the heavy lifting, and still gives you the option to refine manually when you want full control. If you've ever had ideas but felt blocked by editing, or you've wanted to produce faster without losing quality, this is one of the most practical AI workflows I've seen. If you want to try it, the link is in the description. And if this helped, hit like, subscribe, and tell me what kind of video you'd make with Medeo. An ad, a short film, anime style, or something totally different.